Greetings everyone. Have you ever seen a windshield get repaired or replaced on a vehicle? You might see some commercials on TV talking about a company that may even come to your place of work or your home to take care of it. I'm going to take you through that entire process so you know exactly what goes on, talk about the importance of maintaining your windshield and having glass coverage on your insurance policy. Check it out. All right, we've all been there, right? We've gone down the highway and we're following a truck that is hauling something and you're cruising along and then all of a sudden you hear the pop, pop, right? It's a rock or something falling off the truck, or the truck's kicking it up, or it's just pelting your windshield, and next thing you know, you got one of these on your windshield. Boom. Right there, you can see there's a chip. Man. This is an older vehicle. It has taken a pounding. It's a beater vehicle. Use this for all sorts of stuff. And this windshield has just, over the years, taken a pounding. I've had it repaired several times. You can see there's a chip here. There's another one here. Some on the other side as well. It's really pretty much been repaired so many times, it's time to have the whole thing replaced. Some of you might be wondering, why is this important? Why is this a big deal? Well, there's a bunch of safety reasons. First of all, the windshield is designed to not shatter and protect the driver and the passengers in the event of an accident or a collision or something like that. And what happens is when it starts to crack or has cracks in it, it starts to lose the integrity, the strength of the windshield. Also, it reduces your visibility. If you've got a crack or something right in your line of sight or somewhere around your line of sight, you may not be able to see something, could result in an accident or something like that. Believe it or not, the one thing that's really interesting is that a windshield will work alongside of your airbag. The airbag is dependent on the windshield. The windshield's there intact. As the airbag deploys, the windshield prevents it from flying forward and going all over the place. It keeps it contained in front of the driver and the passenger. So you definitely want to make sure you've got an intact windshield. And check it out, he is here. We're gonna get started and get this replaced. Let's go. So the tech is getting all the equipment out here. Looks like a stand for the windshield. Some suction cups there. Put a little cover over the hood to protect the beater car from getting any kind of damage. Look, you can tell that they've got several stops to make today. He's loaded up with windshields in the back here. But here we have mine. Looks like here we just got some prep work, getting the new windshield ready for installation, taking off any manufacturing stickers and decals, making sure everything's clean. What we got here? Okay, so we're removing the wiper arms. Looks like that's step one. To get them out of the way. All right, we've disengaged the washer right there. Gonna remove this cowling here. On both sides. These plastic pieces are always held together with these little clips. Sometimes they're difficult to find. All right, now we're doing some prepping on the inside. There's more prepping and protecting the vehicle, I have to say. I'm pretty impressed with that. I mean, they're covering the upholstery, they're covering the body. He's really taking his time to make sure that the vehicle is protected before beginning any kind of work. So I appreciate that. Even though this is a beater, I want to tell him, like, you don't have to do that. But I'm sure that is a company policy that I'm pretty impressed with. Again, I pointed out earlier, you've got controls, maybe some electronics up there. Some cars have cameras, wiper sensors or rain sensors, light sensors. You know, if you're driving around and it starts to get dark, the interior lighting changes. That sensor may be up there as well. So they're taking care and making sure those electronics are protected and then reinstalled on the new windshield. Now, something interesting here, I've not seen a tool like this before, all by suction cups and wires. This is how the old windshield is cut out. That wire is gonna, I'm assuming, push to the outside around the seal, and then it's gonna ratchet itself all the way around the windshield and cut the seal all around the windshield perimeter. So here's what it looks like from the outside. And you can see there's the wire going all around the windshield. And then once it's in place, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're going to ratchet this tool and it's just going to pull all the wire back into itself, cutting the seal of the old windshield. So normally, being the capable gentleman, I like to do my own things, or at least try. I always encourage everyone to do that. But part of that is also understanding your limitations. And you can see there's a lot of special tools here. I don't have them. I wouldn't have them unless I was doing this routinely. It's just not the kind of tools that you're gonna have on hand. And if you have it on your insurance, it's 100% covered. There's no deductible, at least on my plan. Let the professionals take care of this one. All right, he is cranking away now. That wire is making its way back to the special tool, cutting through the seal. What a process. Everything's cut now, the windshield's ready to be removed. What's this car look like without a windshield? He's just gonna lift it right out. There it is. Check that out. Wow. One thing I like and really appreciate is the effort of cleanliness. You know me, whenever I'm working on cars and I take a part off, I like to spend time and clean out where it was before I put it all back together, and it's doing the same thing, making sure everything is clean and ready for the new windshield. I do appreciate that. Don't be the type that when you're working on cars, you take the part off, don't address it, and just throw a new part back onto a dirty housing. It may not fit right, it may not function right. You want to make sure everything is clean. So right now, it's applying some primer before the actual adhesive. It's just supposed to help where the old was bond with the new. Now we're prepping the new windshield, and this is where those special tools that are already attached to the vehicle are going to come to use. Again, the cleaning, even though this is a brand new windshield, want to clean it so it sticks to the adhesive, adheres to the glue it's going to be put on. You don't want anything getting in the way of that. You want a good seal, avoid any leaks. Now here comes the adhesive. All right, loading it up. Look at this. Wow. That makes it so much easier. It's got the one side. Now lowering the other side. Wow. Now that the windshield is in, it's just a matter of replacing all those trim pieces, putting the cowl back on, the wiper arms, the blades. Last minute check and we're good to go. And then of course, the last touch is putting all your electrical components and the rear view mirror back on to the new windshield. And I think we'll be on our way. One thing you have to remember when you have a new windshield installed, that there is a time frame that you have to let all this adhesive set. For the next couple days, I can't run this through a car wash, even though it really needs a bath. You definitely don't want to apply any kind of tint or anything like that to the windshield until everything has set. Afterwards, good to go. One thing I like about this company, lifetime warranty on that windshield for stress, cracks, and leaks. If I notice anything like that at all, call them up. They're gonna take care of it. And there you have it, we're done. He's taken off, and it only took about an hour and a half to get that whole windshield replaced. If you always wondered what went into it, now you do. What about you? What about your windshield? Does it need some attention? How about your insurance policy? You feel like you need to check that, make sure that the glass coverage is added? Make sure you do. I'm the Capable Gentleman, showing you ways to go from dirty to dapper and to encourage you to never stop learning. Till next time, be kind, everyone. See you next week.